All right. So we just finished talking about the Ravens and Browns. And uh, speaking of the Browns, we hear a rumor from I'm going to say an unreliable source, but it's still a rumor that the Browns are shopping Odell Beckham, which it's not far fetched at all.
Yeah, not exactly unbelievable.
No, it's not unbelievable at all. In fact, after that game, I was telling B, I could see Odell gone. I definitely see Odell gone before the trade deadline.
Mm.
Um, he doesn't want to be there. I don't blame him for not wanting to be there. He's just being misused, and they get nothing from having him there.
Yeah.
It's in everybody's best interest to trade Odell and move on.
So man, they need to move him. Try to get a first round pick if you can, and use that to move up and get your new quarterback next year.
Yeah, I don't even think they can get a first round pick for him at this point.
Probably not.
I
Probably not.
look.
But
I believe Odell is still that guy, right? I believe he's every bit as talented, but bad year last year, off to a bad start this year.
yeah, he didn't forget how to play football. I mean, he was hurt all last year, and this year he started off against the best secondary in the league, and he has a bad quarterback.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not a great mystery as to why the production's not coming for Odell.
yeah. But if you're Cleveland, get what you can,
Yeah.
and take it as a loss, man. Like, okay, we thought it'd be great pairing them up with Jarvis. It was a great idea. That's why I wanted for the Ravens at one point, right? But it's not working out, man. So just trade them and get what you can. Where is he gonna go? Hopefully the Ravens.
Oh no, I was gonna say, the alternate title for this show or this video would be who's coming to town to save Cam or to
Yeah.
help Cam, because they desperately need to get some wide receiver help in New England.
Yeah.
And Odell is apparently, maybe not the only one available.
Yeah. So it's not rumored that he's being shot, but he's letting it be known that he's not happy with his current situation. Allen Robinson over at the Bears unfollowed the team, the teammates, everything.
Yeah, after a win.
After a win.
After they scored a couple touchdowns in the last 3 minutes of the game to come back and beat Detroit, and he went home and hopped on Instagram and said, "I'm tired of it."
What was the stat line? Did he get
He had like 74 yards, like 5 catches, 74 yards. I mean, he had a decent day.
Yeah.
But they say that the rumor is that he's unhappy with his contract, with the contract offers they've been making him, and he feels disrespected. They're not making him offers that are on his level, basically. I mean, he's an elite wide receiver.
Yeah, when I hear something like that with the player in that situation, disrespected means the team is coming back to him and saying, "Hey, we don't feel like you're an elite wide receiver. Like your stats say X, Y, and Z," and he's probably thinking, "My stats are this way because your quarterback can't get me the ball."
Yeah, my stats say my quarterback is Mitchell Trubisky. That's what my stats
say. Yeah. Yeah. So is he in the last year of his deal? I guess he is, since they're trying to work out a contract.
I'm not sure if it's the last year, but I mean, he's getting close. I mean, he signed the same offseason as Sammy Watkins in KC.
Yeah.
But I can't remember how long a deal he signed.
So that's another situation where he doesn't want to be there. You don't want to pay him. Just trade him.
Yeah.
Trade him.
Well, that's the thing. He's an elite receiver, so you shouldn't be having any problems with, contract-wise. You know what elite receivers go for. So make him the offer or don't. Yeah. Don't try to lowball him and see if he'll take it. You're just going to upset people. So if you don't want to pay him that, like you said, start calling teams and move him.
Look, I understand a team wanting to side with a quarterback. I don't understand a team wanting to side with clearly bad quarterbacks, right? Mm-hmm. In both situations, the Browns and the Bears. You got a new head coach with the Browns, Stefanski. He brought in the quarterback that he actually likes, Case Keenum. Right, I think Case Keenum is going to work his way into that starting position. That's why they brought him in. There's no faith in Baker, really. You're kind of just doing your due diligence and seeing if there's something there. But I don't really think that there's something there, right? So if Odell is not happy with the situation, there's one or two things you can do. You can say, Odell, just hold tight, man. We're about to get Baker up out of here. Okay, just sit tight. Case gonna come in, he gonna get you the ball, and Case can't get him the ball. Case isn't a great quarterback, but Case can get Odell the ball. He can get the wide receivers more involved than Baker can, right? So tell him to sit tight. Help is on the way, or trade him. Same thing. Well, not the same thing with the Bears. They've got their quarterbacks. Neither one of them are really good options. Maybe Nick Foles can do a better job than Trubisky, but either way, you have your quarterbacks. Those are the quarterbacks that you want to keep. You're not going to try to get a better quarterback. Those are your quarterbacks. So it's either pay him like he's asking for, or just ship him out.
And by the way, just a little off topic here. Props to Mitchell Trubisky for dodging that knife that Nagy was trying to stab into his back. I mean, he hopped out the way, grabbed it, and stabbed Matt.
I'm gonna give Mitch his props, man. They brought in Nick Foles clearly to be the starter. He somehow won the starting job, and he had a good week one. He had a good week one. I'm not going to take anything away from him in week one.
Mitchell is a survivor, clearly. Yeah. That's one thing they didn't know about Mitchell before this season, and that's a good trait to have. He is a survivor.
I think that's every coach's dream, right? To have a high draft pick like that, that kind of underwhelms, and then you want to light the fire under him, right? By bringing in some competition and try to get the most out of him. I think that's what they believe they're seeing with Mr. Trubisky now. I don't think it's going to hold up, but
no, he doesn't have the skill. I'm just saying it's nice that he fought back, because I thought there was no shot that he got that starting job, but clearly he responded. He responded in a positive way. He got the job. They had that comeback win. I mean, it was against the Lions. Lions are garbage, but you got it right. A couple late touchdowns. You got the win.
Yeah,
that's great for Mitchell.
Yeah, good for them. So those are two wide receivers that could be available. I have some other ideas of wide receivers that may be available come trade deadline, depending on how the team is looking. I'm gonna say that for later. We might do an article or something on that, but for now, the talk is about Allen Robinson and Odell, and we want to get this video out soon before things change because, man, things move fast.
Yeah, they do.
So.